mind streaming, playing COD or something. Like, whenever I see there's a blackout lot, I will be yoinking that up. I hate this objective. Not as much as Stake Site though.
That one is probably southeast and half down there.
Did someone open a trader crate? Am I tripping?
I think that was a hatch. Trader crates sound different. East and southwest.
One was not southeast.
Hudson, come on, let's go southwest.
Southwest and where?
Southwest east.
I'll go east.
I'm going southwest if someone wants to come with me. The only problem is that some games there are some people who are just called sweats. Now, purple is one of said sweats. Now, I'm really debating whether or not I should. You know. Oh well. I'll pull my Twitch chat up. Let's find this stupid objective. Tracker is one of the most generic roles in this game. For all it does is allow you to see where people are. No. I'm just grabbing a crap ton of herbs for healing. And then I'm just gonna look for the objective. You know, you always seem insane if you talk to yourself without doing anything. But that's besides the point. Because you could be talking to like people that are like watching a video or something. You are talking to yourself. Because it's not like you have any viewers. More or less, it's not like many people want to watch videos in general. That'd seem more relevant. Oh, there's the tower. I can actually do something without going insane. That hurt. More than I care to admit. Okay, yep. I'm already dead. No one ever effing helps. Lovely game. Yo,
Yeah.
can I get some help? Yeah. I kind of started freezing and killed like 3 wolves the first time, which, yeah.
I'm not in good health, so I might get down to it. I can try.
Honestly, I thought no one was going to come, so I just thought I was dead, basically.
If you have a Bible, then this should be a lot easier.
No, I ain't got a Bible.
Oh, ow.
There we go. Yeah. I took this into it,
Hey, what's happening here?
fighting animals.
And
Yep. And dying from poor decisions.
He's got this, so go to the objective.
yellow radio.
Yeah, I was the one that grabbed it out of the crate first. Try not to hit each other.
Yeah.
I already can't really take much of any damage.
Here, I got some meat I can drop.
Yeah, it's more or less that meat isn't going to help out with fucking freezing to death.
Oh. Nothing's really gonna help with that.
Oh,
I'm assuming you were all doing the one out east.
Pretty much.
Where to spawn?
Hope they're not demon.
Yep.
Not and a bear.
Sorry.
I really can't fight that. I'll just continue banging on the rock since this takes forever to break. And animals don't spawn for a while.
The other
That's
one
my
did
bad.
not take this long. Jesus.
I was curious as to why mine just took
Wow.
absurdly amount of
The
time.
east one was like not.
A lot shorter of a time.
Yeah.
I can tell because you guys got done with me before I even got like downed, which was after
Yeah.
the second wolf spawn, because it just spawned 3 each time.
Yeah. It's animal waves.
Cool.
Anyone seen Kogain?
He just died.
Nope.
Oh,
I was
great.
gonna say I've been alone all game.
I wish I could
He
Until
might
try
roll.
this, but
you guys were there.
really good.
How'd he die?
Yeah,
Honestly, if Earl didn't show up randomly, I would have died.
Okay.
Thanks.
Alright, I'm gonna go grab herbs and then I'll head northeast to animal waves.
I was gonna say someone dropped their antler.
Thank you.
I don't know, I'm walking. I can literally just use the thing.
Oh yeah, true.
It was northeast, right? I can tell. Yeah, I was right.
Yeah, it's wolf waves.
We have a polar bear.
Possibly.
White wolves means polar bear. I'm just gonna touch this to get it to 25% and then stop.
Yep, yeah.
Cool.
Test that
25.
method.
Be aware of animals. No animals? Animal. These trees are so in the way.
I'm like in the worst possible spot.
We can break them.
It's more or less this one covers up the progress on it.
I have a campfire for when we get cold.
a med kit for when I get extremely low. You got that? Record. You placed the
good job,
bear trap
Waco.
yourself. How did you step in it? There. I can wait until I get lower.
Hey, Dusk.
We realistically should get polar bear from this.
Yeah, there's white wolves as well.
Yeah, and then half of them haven't been white, so I would stop doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Really not a good idea to do this during blackout. Touch it, you go down.
Here's some
I can't
fancy
see shit,
bear.
bro.
Hello,
Oh,
viewer.
that's just Dusk. She's fine. He's medium trying to find a dead body.
It is currently blackout, which means we can't really do much of anything because it's just death.
Find out like where he died.
Warmth.
Kogan?
Hogan?
Yeah, if his
Is the
body's
one dead?
gone. It's,
If
Oh,
the
it's
ghost fat,
gone,
is the ghost
gone?
fat?
if it is, I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Dusk.
fat.
Yeah, that's Kogan.
He's
I saw him
right
die.
here, just standing. I was like, "Where's your body?" And like, what happened to
He
you?
died at
And
cabin.
Didn't say anything.
Yeah, he's dead at
He
cap.
doesn't speak
Up,
much
yeah,
English.
Oh,
someone put a bear trap there earlier.
he's dead at.
Yeah, there's a lot of bear
I didn't
traps
see him
around.
there.
I tried to
He's
revive
dead
him,
at the
but then he
objective.
died before I could.
You really need to stop moving around.
My bad.
I'm not the one that placed them, so I can't tell you where they are. And I can only ever tell that's purple stepping in them. Because of both the voice and the fact that he wasn't here when they were placed.
I'm not stepping in them. Oh.
I forgot how long blackout takes. God damn.
I'm gonna go warm up real quick. I was out.
We have a campfire.
There's a campfire right here, and then there's wood on the ground because of bad tree placement. There we go. Oh wait, no, that was Hudson. That stepped in it. Okay.
Polar bear.
Polar bear, polar bear, polar bear,
There's
polar
probably
bear.
a trap somewhere between us and the polar bear.
I doubt that.
Okay, great. Good job, Renko. That's some good bitch trap placement. Censored, I fully hit you 3 times.
Yeah, I know. You're all good. I have a med kit.
Oh yeah. Oh, sick. Let's go.
If there's a bear
Polar
trap
bear.
there.
Let's go. My steed, let's go.
Oh, bang at the polar bear! What
My
are you
steed.
doing? I got you, purple. You saved my life
Oh,
at the
that's
start.
interesting.
I'll res you now. So we don't no longer have to deal with a polar bear. That's good. I'm just gonna hold this.
Yeah. I'll go back and call it in. You guys stay here.
Yeah, since you just went down, that would make sense.
Yep.
So, was it just Kogan?
Could have been. I'm just sticking this, by the way, so beware for animals.
Yeah.
It probably was cocaine. That or it's just a whisper.
Uh-huh. And it's about to... Either shit's about to go down, or it was just Kogan.
Oh, there's the global exile. Trader's not gone. In fact, they've been alone the entire time. It could be Team TV.
Huh.
That is a wall. Form an orderly line. Goob's trying to cut the line, I see.
I'm just waiting for one of the people in the line to start swinging on over.
I know, I am too.
Oh no!
No,
That's
no,
right.
no.
No.
I kid.
We will have to wait for purple
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, we gotta wait.
There's a
for
ghost bear.
Purple, and there's one other person.
TTV. Yeah, except for one of those two are evil, so.
Oh, then they're probably dead.
The global exile.
Yeah, they might be dead then, at cabin. I say we wait a little bit, but...
Yeah, I say we wait until like the 14-minute mark.
Yeah.
Because Purple had no HP because he had just gone down, so...
I think it might have been the girl that was at cabin.
Yeah, TTV was evil. Because I know for a fact it wasn't purple.
Oh,
Hey,
there's
look, it's purple.
Unless that's just her wearing the same. Initiating.
No, we're
Initiated
leaving
it.
if you don't get on. You're
Yeah,
gone.
no, initiate it.
We did.
Good job.
Yeah, I was like, it's Whisper or
Yeah,
Necro.
Necro
Yeah.
game?
We have to.
Yeah, Necro game and no action? That's sad.
Kogan just did not want to say where he was, I guess. That sucks.
Kogan doesn't speak English.
Yeah.
Kogan had no clue what she was talking about.
Oh, that
makes a lot of
sucks.
sense, actually. Yikes.
All Kogan said to me was,
Yeah.
"Oh, help me," and that's it. Like,
Hmm.
GG.
GG.
So, Dusk, how'd you go? How'd it go?
I was necromancer and I knew I wasn't gonna win nothing. I couldn't find Kogan's freaking body.
His body
though.
was right outside first.
Yeah, I didn't know where it was.
Yeah, at least we told you it was at cabin.
Most
Yeah.
yellow flags is a 2.
I was looking around cabin and then purple came up and I was like, I'm gonna threaten him and see if he'll tell me where the body is.
No, that's something you don't do to Purple.
I
He's too
mean,
good for that. Now we wait
that's
for
like
two.
the only role I dislike on this one is necromancer.
I actually like Necro. I dislike, what's it called? Fuck, Whisper. Whisper's just... You get basically one convert, or you convert like 3 people at one time, and you have to make sure those go together.
That was funny.
Necro, you can just wait for people to be idiots and kill themselves.
See, that was what I was trying to do, and then everybody was like, "Oh, Kogan's dead," and I was like, "Where's his body?" I was trying to like listen in. For
Honestly, if you
where he
had
was.
just held the button in Blackout, you would have been able to get like a couple kills.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought
Because there
about
was a
it.
polar bear spawn.
I thought about
And it wasn't even that
but-
far away either. So, viewer, I'm curious, who are you? 'Cause you've been in here for... No? Did you... Mhm. Cool.
Hello, what's going on, everybody?
Hey, what's up?
Okay.
You're good.
I'm gonna need 2 other people. First objective done.
It's Ranger Station again? What the fuck? Oh, yeah, you
To be
just
fair,
black
I'm
out.
also streaming, so. And I was like,
Yeah, to be
just
fair, I'm
gonna
also
let
streaming, but it
everybody
doesn't help my
who
name get
is.
censored by PC, not PC, PlayStation.
Oh, really? That's not...
Yeah, I don't know why it censors Shaggy, but it does.
What is your actual user?
Shaggyrodger902.
Oh, hey
That
Shaggy.
shouldn't be censored.
Yeah, only, I don't know why, but it's only PlayStation that gets it censored.
Huh. That's dumb.
And I'm aware that there's a PlayStation, and then I have to reload my game if I want it back to normal. So, Goob, how's the PlayStation going, buddy?
It's alright, I guess.
Did you know you playing PlayStation is a cause for people's names getting censored in this game?
Huh. Yeah, Sony does have some weird stuff about that. Like their version of Dookie Dookie Literature Club is censored on PlayStation.
Did not know that, but whatever. Anyway,
yeah,
it's what
I was
happened.
telling my stream last game, I was like, I'm just gonna let everybody live because I'm not very good as Necro and I don't really care for this role.
To be honest with you, Dusk, I thought I was gonna die at first because I was just alone doing it and had 3 wolves spawn twice.
Oh, wow.
And then I was also freezing because I took forever to find it.
I could have
So
made a freaking pickaxe. Yeah, my brain
yeah,
didn't.
pickaxe. I
think
don't
of
think pickaxes accelerate the process there.
It does a little bit, not very much, but
To my knowledge, it doesn't. Southwest, southeast. There's wolves spawning in, by the way. Good luck. Hey, people at cabin,
wolves are
southwest,
coming on
southeast.
me.
Good.
Oh, I got one. Okay, well,
There should be a pile of herbs up here. Oh, no. I guess pear took it.
I'm just gonna eat the meat. It will heal me up.
Yeah. 7 cooked meat heals you completely. Yeah. I had to learn that the hard. Hey, Hudson, it's southwest, southeast. You don't have to go interact with it.
Is that word?
Yeah, I'm going to go southwest and then just probably get murked by wolves again because of unlucky spawns, but. Hudson, you're not evil, right?
No, I'm a hacker.
No. I'm the only one that can open trader crates in this game, so if you see someone else doing it, kill them.
Word?
You got stuck on that rock there, buddy?
A little bit.
That wolf won't fuck with us.
Sheep.
Yay. I do need a herb because the wolves from the thing is spawning. Cool. Last time it was over to our right, so if you want to check there first. It was like somewhere around here. That's completely in the middle, I think. Yeah, I think this is too far. Right? Now we're too far. So it's to the left of the tree. What's your favorite survivor role?
I don't know. Maybe the hacker, because I can open bunkers up by myself. I don't know.
Yeah, but the only caveat to hacker is you have to be with someone.
Yeah, you're right.
Defector, you can just be a lone wolf and do absolutely nothing with people. God damn, that wolf did not want to die.
Anyone excited for the new Elden Ring game coming out?
I don't play Elden Ring, so I don't care, really.
Fair enough. I'm just finally glad they're doing like an actual game with like multiplayer in mind. That's not super convoluted to join someone.
Wasn't there like modded for multiplayer in Elden Ring before?
Oh, yeah.
I thought, though.
Oh yeah, there's always been mods in like Dark Souls and Elden Ring for like multiplayer stuff.
Cool. They already got the other one.
Oh,
We can
nice.
just go repair now. I need heat anyway, so I'm just gonna grab some food. There's a bear.
Oh shit, there's a bear. Watch out, bro.
I'm all good. We can leave that for later.
Oh shit, he's chasing us.
We'll be fine. I am gonna get buried though. Bye-bye. Hey Goob,
What's up?
what's your favorite survivor role?
I kind of like detective. Why?
Because in my opinion, Defector's the best.
Okay.
Hunter can go suck a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta. So whoever opened that is evil.
Oh, I can find out. So, so my suspects is you, Hudson, and Raven, but y'all two were with me, so it's gotta
It's
be
Raven. Raven's evil.
Oh, hold up, I'm getting a phone call.
Listen to that one now.
It's not lighted up anymore, so does that mean
Oh.
someone did it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, hi, Raven.
That means that we can fix the objective.
Hey, Raven, how's it bet? I'm not gonna say anything until after this bunny event, but. Hey, Raven, where'd you go? Yeah.
Does it mark it on the map? They say it marks it on the map. It does not. Anyone know where Armory is?
Nope.
Armory? No, I do not. Hey,
Yeah,
does
check.
anyone know where Raven is?
No,
I'm here.
not a clue.
No.
I am Raven.
Seconds
Cool,
east,
can
by
you
the
come
way,
into
it's
cabin?
batteries.
Like, to the front of cabin?
Sorry, what? I'm in.
I
front of
need
the
2
cabin.
people to open Armory with. I'm Yeti.
Yeah, sure. We'll help you out in a second. I'm sure Raven can tell you where it is.
I don't know where the armory is.
We know.
Alright, I'm heading south. It's the only spot I haven't checked.
I don't like bunny event because it's just so fucking weird. You never know.
Has anybody seen the second?
No. Who all is with this group right now? Because I know it's Raven and 2 other people. Who are those
And
2?
Hudson.
Sorry, I'm Raven.
Gruberton's also here.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can't wait for this bunny event to be over. That's a rock. I don't like perspective in this game. Because you can look like you're going to be able to go over the rock, but you can't.
How come it says your name is censored?
Yeah, it's because of Goob. He's playing PlayStation.
What word is it censoring?
Shaggy, probably.
Huh.
Or something in that.
Why are you guys faster than me? You guys
We're
will
not.
kill me? Oh my god.
No,
Nah,
why would
nah,
we kill
of
you?
course not.
Distance.
Nah, you
Why
good.
would no, genuinely? Why would we kill you?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I only played one other game for the first time in one year, and I got killed right away for nothing.
Yeah, they could have been evil.
Yeah, we could have been. We're
What's
just
batteries?
pals.
And over here,
palling
keep
around.
running after me, so I can't.
Yeah, we're
You're
pals.
scaring
We're
me.
all pals here, right?
Oh, you're swinging at me. That's not nice.
It's because you're bad. I'm defector, so, and there's only one of those allowed in the game. I would like my Popeye, thank you. Yeah, it's kind of bad that Goop's detective detected a traitor crate with me, Hudson, and your name on it. Only problem with that is I'm the defector, and there's only one of those allowed per game unless they changed it. There isn't. Raven, why are you bad? Come on, Raven, you can't give us the silent treatment. Hey, Goop, get up here.
What's up?
You know why Raven is giving us the silent treatment when
Why?
you detected a traitor crate, I'm defector, and me and Hudson were together the entire time, and it
Yeah.
didn't open. So why is Raven giving us the silent treatment?
Bad
Oh look, a
luck?
traitor crate.
Oh.
Yeah, bad luck. Yes. Hey, who wants some poison? I have no point in it. There was like 3 in it.
Now I get to hear this groovy music play because there's a dead body by us.
Yeah. I would suggest not touching the body anymore.
Oh.
Unless we want to go try to revive her. You know what, that's not a bad idea. Let's try to revive her.
Why?
Why not?
You know what? You're right.
Yo,
We'll have to tell them.
people, they're all man. If they can't do it, open it.
Hi, Purple. Yeah,
Yeah.
Raven was bad.
That's unfortunate.
We're gonna try to revive her too. Hey, actually, Purple, can I get that medkit? I'm half health. Okay. We're not gonna kill you. No. Thank you.
Thanks for the track, Purple.
I don't like balloons.
Anyone
you
have a
say?
campfire?
I said thanks for the track. I saw you like rub it up against me.
Oh yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, the ironic thing is how we figured out it was Raven was because Goo was detective, used his ability on a crate. It popped up me, Hudson, and Raven, and I was
Oh, wait,
defector,
you
and me and Hudson had
found
been
out
together
who
the
was
entire game.
bad?
Oh,
Yeah,
so
By
Raven
defector.
is dead.
By
It was quite
defector
bad
and
luck.
detective. Yeah, it's two people who have been together the entire time, and one of them being the defector.
I'll go hatch
Does
back
not
in
quite
case
help out.
people won't call in.
Yeah. Don't worry. We can
I have
revive
2
them
guns right now.
back at base. And by base, I mean the exit point.
I have 2 full ARs I didn't get to use. Dang.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't even get to use the girl.
Ooh, Blackout. Hey, Dust, this is just like your
Hey,
game,
no.
except for one person died but who wasn't Survivor, and you didn't die.
I mean, I typically
And
don't.
it's just this game that swapped. I honestly have no clue what they were.
I was Hunter, so I mean,
I was Padre. I was.
Yeah.
We're good to go.
We
Where's
still
around
got
people?
we got 7 people who are alive
Yeah, yeah.
because only the
We have
traitor
Peeper
died this
and,
game.
Hudson to get on. Hudson's just sitting there, and Peeper is walking from corner in. Yes, it's Peeper now.
I'm right here, bro. Hudson's here.
Yep, it's around Peeper.
Cool. Hey Yeti, you want to hop on with us, or are you
Already am.
already on?
I was the one that.
Oh,
just
we're
got
just
on.
waiting on Purple.
What?
Yeah.
We're sorry, traitor. You had to die.
It's gonna stand ominously at the entrance.
I think they're here.
make them scared.
There isn't really scaring Purple.
Yeah, I mean, I thought
Thanks.
Purple was Padre because I was with him and I got like a major buff.
I'm here.
Yeah,
I've been
Padre.
Purple's here. Then who are we waiting on?
Peever. Peever. We're waiting on Peever.
Oh,
I was
Pear.
saying that.
Oh, Pear.
Oh, Pear, is that their name?
Peever.
Yeah.
Can't read.
It's just an upside down A. Are they dead?
It's Roman.
called it
medium?
It's Greek letters, I think.
Anyone medium?
I think they're trying
I'm,
to find the ramp.
I know we have a
not
defector
on
and
the
a
ramp.
detective here.
I'm on the ramp.
Yeah,
on the
last game I lied to Purple and I was like, I'm medium.
Oh.
Yeah.
Since
I
I'm
mean, that's
Yeti, I'm
really
just
one of the
gonna-
only things you can claim as Necro.
Yeah, well,
Answer,
to be
because
fair,
It's
he
natural.
overheard me talking to Kogan as a ghost.
Oh,
Razor,
you might want to get on.
Ghost.
You might want to get on. I
Yeah,
just
fair.
started
It's
it 'cause you
it's
were taking a
departing.
while.
It is Pear.
Hey Razor, you want to leave with the good guys?
No.
We're
No, I do
leaving.
not.
You want to leave with the people who helped you with
He
your
want-
bonus?
Nah, I want to
Just
stay
us.
here. I'm gonna stay.
You gonna do things to the
Survive.
dead body that will keep you company?
No, I'm just gonna go drown myself in the river. Bye.
Okay. That's not really a river. That's more like a lake.
Yeah, it's a lake. Whatever. Whatever. Go in your submarine. You get out of here. You get.
Yeah, you just had really bad luck, Raven.
Yeah. Oh, and Whisper too. Yikes.
What was that bonus objective?
Wait a minute. That's not
Yeah,
even
and
possible.
traitors can't
I've
escape
had
with
that
people.
happen to me before.
That is
too,
crazy.
So it happens a lot.
Hey Goob, you wanna leave? You wanna ready up again? Rematch?
Ooh, they might not be here. Oh,
Oh, Goob's leaving.
no, they did not. They did not want to rematch, apparently.
Apparently not.
I wanted to see a huge fight at the end.
Yeah. That's the only problem with having people be found out too quickly. You find out the traitor too quickly, you tend to kill the traitor. That or the traitor just goes out and gets super buff for no reason.
If it's Whisper, because they have no way of coming back from that.
Yeah.
Unless they down someone and, like, keep them down while they farm.
Yeah. But then at that point, that person's just gonna be tired of it and just continuously just do something to kill themselves.
Down them and res them, and then down them and then res them.
Yeah. That's not really that fun.
No, not at all.
And then you get to the point where they just run out of stuff near them, so they can no longer get charges.
Yep.
But if it was a demon or necromancer that got found out early, that's pretty easy.
Yeah, it's recoverable. And he's got to kill them.
Whisper, no, not really.
No.
Which is why whenever I'm Whisper, I just tend to stick next to one person in particular, convert them, and then just go on murder spree.
It's sadly just the worst traitor.
Yeah. Necro would be the worst if you don't know how to use them correctly, but it's really
I mean,
not hard
even
to know how to
then, you
use
get
them.
the people that just randomly die. You know?
Yeah, and then the
Yeah.
survivors who just randomly kill.
So... Necro has
I've
a slight
had
higher
a
chance.
few decent games as Necro, but I don't care for Necro as much.
Mm.
I've had decent games as all of them. Just,
Necro's
I
my
did by far the worst
favorite.
on Whisperer.
I had one
Demon and
where I was demon, and we had the animal waves, and somebody was just holding the button down.
Oh.
Randomly,
Oh,
everybody
that's
got
literally
knocked.
me every single time when it's first objective, because I will refuse to let go unless I die.
That is not a good play. Not
Everybody
at all.
got knocked, and I
I'm
was just
aware.
kind of like, "Hey guys, I'll help you."
Oh, there goes Hudson.
When something comes in, you should
Oh,
stop
Hudson's
holding the
back.
button, kill it, then hold the button.
Hey Hudson, I'm assuming there's not another lobby.
There was a normal lobby when I first joined, but
It died.
When I got on the game, there was I think a beginner lobby and like 2 normal lobbies in this.
I was in the
but-
one of the normal lobbies for a while.
I don't like playing normal
And
because
then
it's
I
just
left
a
and it
tad
died.
bit boring for me.
Same.
That and
but
if
it
you
was
get
the only
knocked by a
lobby
traitor, you're
literally
just
in
dead.
the server list. When I got on. It was the
Usually I check
only
if there's a
option.
blackout lobby, and if there isn't, I just go play something else.
I was debating doing
hey
that.
Shaggy, guess what?
What up?
When I added you in in my friends list on here, it showed me your username.
I'm aware. It just does not work with anyone on PlayStation.
That's
Only
weird.
problem. It's the same way on Evil A,
Well,
which is
in
another
the
social deception
lobby
game I play.
itself,
But
it's showing me censored.
yeah, that's because once
But-
someone's name gets censored, it doesn't get uncensored until
Yeah.
they reload their game.
I invited S-Box in, but I don't know if he's gonna join.
Oh, you stream Dead by Daylight? Why is
Yep.
that a specific rule in your fucking don't stream snipe?
Because people are assholes and stream snipe.
I mean, that's also kind of because you have TTV in your name, so people are more inclined to go look for it.
Well, yeah, true. I know, but it's also like, I mean, people don't tend to follow that rule anyway. And my mods are usually in there, and they're like, gone whenever they notice it.
Mm.
If you put exclamation point Discord, you'll get my Discord invite link.
Mm. No clue how to do that. So I really just use Twitch to basically record videos for YouTube, but
Yeah, same. Although I just kind of stopped doing YouTube. Now I'm just mostly on Twitch now.
and honestly, YouTube's also another way I can just consistently just keep my streams because they disappear after amount of times. So
Yeah.
it feels weird with Pear having a mic icon because he didn't talk once at all during that last game.
I know, it is pretty weird.
There we go. And that also shows he has a mic because he did the voice chat system.
Yeah, that's alright.
I forgot just how slow getting people to join a lobby was.
Instant, or it takes an hour.
Yeah. But like a couple months ago, it was basically instantaneous with a lot more lobbies. Though usually whenever I'm on this game, I always see purple. But that's besides the point.
My bad.
I haven't gotten on in a couple years now.
I got on this. I started playing this originally when it was on Game Pass. So.
Same.
I started
I
when
played with like
like it
Hotfix
first
and
came out.
Excavator.
I remember Excavator. Pretty chill dude.
Yeah.
And then there's also people who are just straight up annoying.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Red. Those three were usually the ones that played.
I will say this. I told, like, some people how certain roles worked before and how to do some stuff in the game. And they also were traitors, so they ended up killing me in public lobbies in basic, so...
Oof.
And I will say this much, it was consistently every single time.
I
Yikes.
recently actually had a pretty decent normal gameplay on here. We had a guy that didn't have a mic in the lobby, and me and my teammate started attacking him, and everybody else apparently decided at that point to show up. And they were like, what's going on? What's going on? I was like, he came at us and just started swinging on us for no reason. I'm pretty sure he's bad. So they helped us kill him. And then, because they thought I was good, they were like, oh, it's the other dude that's also here. So they killed him and then picked me back up and I killed him.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
I will say this, it's like a good 50-50 between whether or not the people without mics are really fucking good at the game for no reason, are basically also sweats, or they completely suck and just don't have money for a mic.
Yeah.
I ran into quite a few who don't have mics that are pretty good at the game.
Oh no, I have two. I don't like them because they love to just run off at the very start of the game and just buff
And
up
do their own
constantly.
thing, yeah. I know someone exactly like that.
It's annoying
He
because there was always
sometimes will take
people
people
without
with
mics that do
him.
that. And then sometimes it's purple, but...
What do you say I was not paying attention?
Huh?
What did you say I was not paying attention? I just wanted my name.
That's not your concern. Anyway.
Alright, sweet, thanks.
He
Hey,
said you were
Dusk,
good
how
at the
long have you
game.
streamed before?
Do
Like, what was your longest stream?
Oh god, I streamed an entire gameplay of can't remember what game it was, but it was basically an all-nighter. Like, I started it probably at around maybe 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and went all night until, like, almost 5 in the morning, I believe.
So basically like 16 hours?
Something like that, yeah.
Because I streamed one dumb game for like 10 hours straight on Roblox, so I'm surprised I didn't get bored so fast.
I did
Because usually when I get
stream,
bored, I quit playing.
co-op FNAF on Roblox with, 2 of my friends. I also streamed, Blair on Roblox. It's basically Phasmophobia. And I
Yeah, but
had...
Phasmophobia is also 10 times better than most other games that are like it, like Spectre.
Yeah.
So now I can't play Spectre without thinking about Phasmophobia, and it kind of ruins it, so...
Yeah. Blair is actually a pretty decent one compared to, Spectre. It's a little bit better, actually.
I played both Spectre 1 and Spectre 2.
I played
Spectre
both
2
of
was a lot
them.
more complex and a tad funner.
Yeah.
And also
Blair
I've beaten every
is
map on that on like hard mode.
actually like
With one
a
other person.
carbon copy of Phasmophobia, except the ghosts look just slightly different.
And the events.
And
Well,
they
not
also have like different ghost types than Phasmophobia does. It has a lot of the
Oh, so
same
that's...
ones, but it also has like original ones too.
Yeah.
It's
There's another game on
actually
Roblox called
decent.
Demonology, which tries to act the same,
Oh
but
yeah.
not really.
Yeah, I wanted to try Demonology, but
Because when I
haven't
tried
been
it,
able
like
to.
some things worked the same, and other things you just physically couldn't tell how they worked.
Yeah, I hate when they do that.
But have you ever played Forsaken?
I haven't. It doesn't really work for me for some reason. I don't know why.
Because I love the game and everything, but the one thing I hate about it is the goddamn hitboxes.
Yeah, that's what my friends said. My friends play it. They were trying to get me into it. I was like, it's not working. It wouldn't let me like load in or anything. It was just
Oh, you mean like the loading feature, and like that takes a while because it's a pretty big game. And if you skip it, there's just a lot of assets that aren't going to be loaded in.
I mean, I've literally sat on it for over 5 hours and that bitch would not load. I was so annoyed.
Then yeah, I don't think it'd let you play.
Yeah, no, I was like, I don't think it's gonna work at all, guys. I'm sorry.
But just know this, there's Roblox admins, original characters as survivors, and then like and hackers as one hacker as a survivor, a lot of skins and game preferences with those skins, and then all the killers are basically hackers except for Jason.
Yeah.
And then there was more plans for more characters and everything, but people left because of controversy. I don't know why, but...
Oh, well, so there was controversy, and I kind of heard about it. I just stumbled upon it randomly one day. Basically, the developer of Forsaken's been accused of being a predator. So...
Yeah, which caused a lot of collabs and creators to drop, which caused a lot of skins, characters to drop too, like
Oh.
Azure,
I
who was
don't
supposed to
know.
be a part of 2 times Past, but since they got removed,
I don't personally
yeah.
know. Like, I seen some of like the screenshots of them accusing him, and like they had screenshot proof of it. I don't know if it was like faked or anything. It's hard to tell because if they are fakes, they're really, really good fakes. But I'm not sure. Like, he was accused of so much more than just being a predator as well, and I was like, So I don't really know what's going on with all of that, but there was quite a bit of controversy over it. It's still like being brought up on like, YouTube and stuff too.
Yeah, that's kind of how I found out about it, was because I just got a random recommended video for it,
Same.
so. And then also the LMSs are really goddamn good for some weird reason.
Yeah. I actually play mostly horror-based games or like shooters, like Call of Duty.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know you play some horror because of Dead by Daylight being in a role for
Oh,
your
yeah.
stream.
I also play games that mess with my fears on my streams because people really like it when I play those ones. So like I'll play Subnautica because I basically have
Have
the
the
fear
fear
of
of the
deep
oceans.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I already knew what you were gonna say for that one.
yeah, and like I've been playing what's it called? Resident Evil Village for the first time because I'm scared of mannequins, and there's a part of that game that has the mannequin in it. And people were like, you should play this one because you're scared of mannequins. I also have a fear of, and it's going to sound weird, but I have a fear of hearing a baby crying.
Oh yeah, no, those were
down
always
a
so creepy in
dark
horror games.
hallway / alleyway. So the part with the mannequin, basically there's a monster that chases you and it cries like a baby, and it set off that fear as well.
Because I'm gonna be honest, whenever I stream, it's usually something I like to play. And if it's a shooter game, I'm completely ass. And then if it's Terraria, I'm suffering because of Get Fixed Boy seeds and For the Worthy seeds, which are just extremely hard and unforgiving.
Um,
And then I'm also limited to what I can play on Xbox.
I streamed quite a bit of Fortnite as well. Been a while since I've actually streamed that one, but I do stream mostly games I would like to play and attempt to play. Right now my streaming schedule's been wonky because I don't actually have regular internet. I'm using my hotspot at the moment. So, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It just varies.
So basically it's just very spotty.
Yeah. So I'm
I'll
not
say this much.
consistently
Recently,
streaming.
only my TV, like, port to the wall has just been shutting off in my house, which also contains my Xbox, which immediately ends my streams and my games and literally everything in general. So I have to go to the breaker and reset it.
Yeah, I had that happen a few times too. So I get it.
It's not too nice.
It's not.
Because I was playing with someone earlier, and their personal internet went out because parents, and then I couldn't contact them because their phone was also connected through that. So, and my power shut off for my console, so couldn't talk to them at all.
Oof. Yeah, I've recently
And the only downside is
been,
they don't have an Xbox. They have PC and Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I've been recently thinking about streaming some Assassin's Creed Valhalla. A few of my friends were telling me I should stream it because I'm your typical like sneaky archer type of player. So like think Skyrim and sneaky archery assassin. Uh, and
I'll tell you this much
apparently,
now. I'm the exact opposite. I like to go in guns a-blazing.
oh yeah, well I do that sometimes. It varies, but I'm usually more of the sneaky. I'm gonna kill you from a distance person, but my friend was like, you should stream Valhalla gameplay because you're really, really good with that bow. Like, you're crazy good with it. He's like, I can't even do half the shots that you were making in a clip that I showed him because I showed him a clip of like me getting some crazy shots off and actually managing to kill the enemies. And he was like, I can't even do that. You need to stream this game and like teach me how to do that.
So there's also something called it could be he's bad at aiming or bad at like figuring out trajectories and whatnot for that then.
He said he's just in general bad with the bow on any game. And I'm like, it's not that hard. Like,
I mean, yes, it's not immediately you shoot and it's there, but
yeah.
it has trajectory. You can learn that pretty easily.
I get a lot of headshots with it too, so.
My only problem is with any game with any sort of weapon that requires aiming, I can't aim. Put me like directly in front of someone with like a shotgun, I'll miss almost every single shot. And for some reason, that's not in like Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead 2, I can actually hit my shots for some weird reason. No clue why.
I'm typically good with bows on really any game, but it also depends on like how they have the mechanics set up for it as well. I can do really, really good with the bow on Valhalla and on Skyrim, but if I'm playing like The Last of Us, I'm pretty trash with the bow on The Last of Us. I've been practicing with it, but it's getting better.
I love how there's just like me and you just talking about random games and streaming, and everyone's just gone except for Purple. So.
I'm on Twitter.
And Purple's basically toned into whatever he's doing in his own free time.
I mean, that's pretty normal.
And to be honest, I've been more streaming, like, Forsaken on this, because I went into Forsaken binge, and that was pretty much all I was streaming for a lot of time. And whenever I stream, I usually go into a binge of streaming one game in general.
Five Nights at Freddy's co-op on Roblox. It's actually pretty fun. It's more fun if you have like your friends with you. But it is pretty decent. It's not bad. And it's pretty
I'll try that, but I'll say this: I've also played Forgotten Memories with my friends, and I spent like an entire night just beating it with one other person in real life. And we completed the game. The fucking oxygen was the most problematic thing in the entire game. Because all it mattered was, if it turns off, you basically lose if you don't get to it immediately.
Yeah. I've been wanting
because
to get,
there's like 2 animatronics over there patrolling it, so you really get screwed if you don't get to it in time.
I've been wanting to get the game Deceit too.
Great game, I will say that much.
It looked a lot of fun.
But there is a lot of sweats.
I need to get the new gen Xbox. I'm on old gen. So.
That could be another reason why you aren't being able to play Forsaken. Why is it
Yeah, well, I also tried it on my phone too, and it
Just
didn't
didn't
work
work then
on my
either?
phone. No,
Could be
it
an
did the
internet
same
issue then.
thing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I live out in the middle of nowhere at the moment, so even if I had regular base internet, it still wouldn't be that great. With regular modem internet, my ping's always been really, really high. Like 9999 ping. Uh I always end up in lobbies with Australians, Indians.
Oh,
I
hilarious thing
end
is,
up in
I played in Australian servers on Siege, which your ping matters a lot.
yeah.
And I do just fine, except for the fact of no aim. In fact, I play with an Australian not almost every day. I play with an Australian a lot because they're just a good person to play with.
Yeah, true. I
And
have
most of the time,
an
I'm in
important
his servers, and
question.
I'm just fine.
I have an important question now. Have you ever ended up in a lobby full of Australians and then have somebody basically just belittle you because of the fact that like you're American or whatever? Or like have you heard them belittle somebody who's American?
No, but I've played with, the Australian I played with. He had his friends in his party, and then we were just playing Fortnite, and they just belittled the fuck out of me.
Well, I have been
Typical
in
stuff.
so many lobbies and I literally got crap for the fact that I'm American. Like all I said was hi and instantly got crap for being an American. Like they weren't
Better
being
question: what game?
funny or joking. I was playing Friday the 13th at that
Yeah,
time.
that's typical for that game.
But I've also
Literally, it
had
does
it
not matter
on.
who you're playing with. It will always happen regardless.
Yeah. I've also had it happen on Red Dead Redemption 2. And I
Never
had it
played that, so
happen on like Call of Duty games.
literally all
And
COD games have toxic lobbies.
what was the other game? I can't even think of what the other game was. But
I can't.
I've had it happen on multiple different games. And I'm like
Dead by Daylight?
it was basically every single lobby I go into. No matter what, like every single time without fail. There was like a few who were super nice and actually tried to stand up for me too. I've made quite a few friends from it that are Australian, but most of them were just giving me shit over the fact that I'm American. And I'm like, I didn't do anything. Or I would just get shit for the fact that I'm a female.
Yeah, I don't really care who I play with as long as they have a brain.
Yeah.
And in that sense, I typically like to make fun of kids because they're dumbasses.
See, I've gotten
hilarious.
told that I needed to get hit more because I'm supposed to be in the kitchen. That was fun. I got told that I'm probably a lesbian, but not the lesbian word. It was the other one, the derogatory version of it. And I've gotten told that my dad is probably disappointed in me. And I've gotten told that I'm probably fat and ugly. I've gotten told so much stuff because of the fact I'm just a female. I did actually make one of those guys apologize to me, though, which was kind of funny. I basically, because he was like probably 30s, 40s almost. So I figured he was probably married. and probably, maybe, had kids. And I was like, how would you feel if somebody talked to your daughter or your wife like that in front of you? And it made him really think about it. And he apologized to me. And he was like, I didn't think of it that way.
If I'm gonna be honest, most of the time whenever someone tries to insult me, I truly could care less what they say because they tend to be a dumbass or an idiot. And then I just belittle their fucking intellect. And then most of the time people don't come up with like clever or interesting insults because really most people say the same stuff and think they're original. Or just use the same insult
They use
over
the
and over
same
and over.
insult over and over again, and you're like, wow, how
It gets
original of you.
There was someone who just only did the same insult like 50 times. I just blocked him because I could not be bothered to listen to the same insults.
Yeah. I usually tend to ignore them, but, you know, it does get tiring after a while, and then it's like, you know what, I'm gonna say something and make them shut up.
And
It
I will say
sometimes
this, I
works.
usually don't block people because I believe in second chances, but push my fucking patience, I'm just not dealing with you anymore.
I would give second chances depending on what they did and
Yeah, I
how
usually
bad it
kick.
was.
Yeah.
I've had to block quite a few people that didn't ever get a second chance from me because ain't no way in hell I'm giving them a second chance after what they did. I also ended up
Most of the
making
time
them
people I
cry
block
before
are
I
like
blocked them.
most of the time people I block are in like modded Among Us. So there's just a lot of trolls. So
Yeah. I'm like
and then there's
level
also hosts in modded Among Us that proceed to be
75, I think.
like cheating-ish. Because for modded
Yeah.
Among Us, the most common mods is TOHE, which has the ability for GM, which kills the host's computer account, and they play on their Xbox account, and then they could basically look at their computer, see everyone's role, and then just proceed to guess if they have guessing
don't you
add-ons
also
and
love
do that.
it when they give themselves imposter role even if they're supposed to be good? So like the normal imposter, like the person who would normally end up with it, ends up with it, but so does the random who's using that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I don't think that's possible on
It is.
the TOHE. Because
It's
I haven't
happened
encountered that,
to
but
me quite a bit. There was a dude who was killing everybody, and like we voted him out 5 different times, but he wasn't even supposed to be an imposter. The imposter was like, "You're not even my teammate. What the fuck?"
that could be
So
because he could be like a neutral killing, a crewmate who can kill. It depends on host settings.
we didn't
Because
have
from
neutral killing on. And when
they could have.
Endgame came up, it told us that he was the imposter for whatever reason.
Usually, whenever it's a team winning on their own, it will show the imposter screen. And crewmates, just crewmates. But
Yeah, he killed everybody and was doing. He was like floating through walls and everything too. And it was
yeah,
like,
that would just be saying he's just cheating outright.
yeah, he was just outright cheating, and he wasn't even supposed to be the imposter. Like it showed us the original imposters, and it showed him on there, and we only had 2 imposters. And it was like, he was just a third imposter, and it wasn't even supposed to be that way. So everybody got mad, and then he screwed the lobby up, and they had to make a new one, and he got blocked, so he wasn't able to join it, but it was very annoying.
Yeah, I'll say this much. There's also people who crash parties because they weren't party host or had someone they wanted to be party host. So the person that used the still comment, still insults, like I said, did that whenever I was party host. So I couldn't get him kicked. But I will say, the thing I love about One Among Us is when you have someone blocked, they physically cannot join your lobbies because of the block.
Yeah. I like that too.
But in Project Winter, you have to personally ban them on this. At least I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Also, Purple, why'd you kick Red earlier?
It's just some stuff from a while ago. I tried playing with him a few months ago and he was still the same, so don't really want to be around him.
I love how Pear left a lot earlier and then joined back.
Yeah. Probably had to do something or they lost connection or something.
Yeah.
Showing that
But
they only have like 2 bars, so they probably lost connection. Had to like reboot.
But I will say this, I'm pretty sure Nintendo Switch can play this. I don't know, but so you know the controller icon means they're on a different station.
Yeah, I think Nintendo
PlayStation?
can.
Yes, they can.
Because I was playing with someone that was on Nintendo Switch and then switched to PlayStation. So I was like, okay, you're playing PlayStation now, cool.
Yeah.
But I will say this, have you ever played Left 4 Dead 2, Dusk?
I think so.
Because I love the game, but it's also a very dead game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I played Left 4 Dead 2. I was thinking, my brain was going, did I play that one? I know I played the first one.
And also in the sense where most people are sweats and want to do only Confoggle, or have modded Confoggle, which is even worse. It's just not fun to play. And then there's regular versus, where sometimes you can hit a person directly with a charger or a jockey or hunter, and it just not work, and you just phase right through them. No, you would actually get teleported back a little bit, and then, or in charger case, you would continue going through them, and just be screwed. All because the ping not displacing them in the right place on your screen for them.
Yeah. Have you ever played, what's it called? It's, let me think, hold on. I had it and then it disappeared from my brain. It was right there.
Honestly, most of the time that happens to me when I'm in the middle of a conversation. I could be making a point and then proceed to immediately forget about the next words that were coming up. And then my brain is just sparking fizz up in the air and everything.
I'll think of it eventually. Oh, Dying Light. Have you ever played Dying Light?
I've played Dying Light 1. I think I've played Dying Light 2. Good games. It just got it immediately got boring after a decent amount of time.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Dying Light 2 had a glider sequence, which just made the game extremely boring to me.
Yeah.
Because I do not want to learn a new mechanic halfway through the game. So weird. Some games can do that flawlessly, and then other games can't.
I'm really
Dying Light's
big on
grapple
game
systems, yeah, that works
mechanics
just fine.
and graphics. I'm really big on that.
I'm mostly into mechanics, because if it doesn't have good mechanics but good graphics, it kind of takes away the point in playing the game.
Yeah.
Graphics just, you can sightsee and everything, but you can't really play the game as good as you want to.
I won't lie, Cyberpunk 2077 is actually really good. I've had a lot of fun with that one.
If I'm gonna be honest, I've never played Cyberpunk.
Oh, you should. Just if you're going to stream it, I suggest making sure you go through the settings and turn the nudity off.
I will say this, some games, like one game on Roblox got, every single video with that game was copyrighted because of the in-game music. So, kind of screwed me
Yeah.
over. So,
With
so it
Cyberpunk,
wasn't really.
you have to be really, really careful with what you're doing because there's a lot of
Inappropriateness.
yeah. There's
To be honest, most of my videos include like over 100 swears, so.
there's toys that are very, very accurate and actually do things that they typically would do in real life.
Oh, so adult toys, got it.
Yeah.
We're starting with 6 apparently? I don't know.
Yeah. There's also
My bad.
teams that you can have that can happen where you have adult fun with another character as well in that game.
Hmm.
And it doesn't matter if it's male
There's a
or
herb on the
woman,
ground
it
since
can
I
be
punched you.
either. So also you're fine.
Nice to know.
Yeah.
So Dusk, where even are you?
What do you mean?
Your role?
I'm detective.
Oh, you get the most second most boring role in this game.
Yeah.
It's a power station, so.
Survive and take less than 1,000 damage from other players, and I already have 129 damage.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that's kind of my fault for punching you on accident through the rock, but.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. I'm just kind of following you at this point.
Yeah. I will say this, people among us, in most, actually, in fact, most social deception games I play, but this, usually follow me blindly. I don't know why. Oh, there's a bear here.
Do we know what we need?
CapCut's evil.
Yep. Well,
What a dick. Probably a troll, to be honest with you.
probably. Or a
Yo,
demon.
yo, CapCut's killing people in here.
CapCut's killing
Yo,
people. CapCut is killing us.
Yeah, CapCut's killing us. Oh, he's down!
by a
Purple,
bear.
help!
I'm coming.
Run, Purple, run. Don't pick up CapCut.
Yeah, he killed
Let him
everyone.
die.
I'm one
He's a
hit
troll.
away.
You, you joking.
Oh, fuck.
This game's the best. This game's-
Kip, can you? I was gonna say, can you make sure CapCut isn't here again because he trolled?
I gotcha.
He killed literally
Yeah.
everyone in that bunker. Well,
I'll block
not
him.
Exquisite. He went down naturally. I was almost done converting Dusk too.
That's unfortunate.
Rip.
Anyway. My brain sparks are fucking hell. And now we're down to 3 again.
Have any of you ever played Guts and Black Powder?
Nope.
It's this game on Roblox. It's super fun. It takes place during the Neapolitanic Wars, and it's like a zombie fighting game too. Like you fight as like regiments, and like it's like real battles and like real maps. I love it. It's I love
What
fighting
game?
games. Oh, Guts and Black Powder.
Gun. Yeah.
Guts and Black Powder.
I haven't played that one, no.
Oh, it's great. I mean, yeah, like there's like different like nations, and it's like actual voice lines in the language. This one like American regiment, and it's super funny because they sound like Yanks. I just love it. That's like the new Roblox game I play.
I play like
I might look
3
into
games,
it.
4 mostly right now. Forsaken, not really Danny's World anymore because that game got boring real fast. And then Piggy if there's ever a new update. And Stupid Phantom Forces, which actually which makes me want to fucking tear my hair out.
I really play like 3 games. Project Ventura, Galaxy and Black Powder, and I guess D&D counts as a game.
I have like 74 games installed right now, and I cycle between a lot of them. Modded Among Us. Once you play Modded Among Us, you can never go back to normal. Never feels the same.
Exactly.
Project Winter, Apex, Fortnite, Phasmophobia, 7 Days to Die, newer version, Legacy.
You play 7 Days to Die?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I'll
something
have
I
to
streamed
reinstall
earlier.
it because I do play that one. I
I've
was always
played
having
Legacy
issues
and the
finding
new
people
version.
to join me on it. I was like,
Which
so
one
I
are you talking
uninstalled
about?
it.
7 Days to Die, the newer
7
one, or
Days
the
to
Legacy?
Die. Just basic
Because
7
there's
Days to Die.
2 of them.
I think the basic one. I don't think it's Legacy, no.
Because Legacy was like the one that never got any sort of updates because its copyright got taken down. Well, was up. So it couldn't get any. Well, no. No, it was the company that was making that one actually couldn't make it anymore. So a different company took over and just decided, you know what, we're just releasing an entirely new game. There's too much content. Question,
Also, sorry,
do
I
you...
cut you off.
Yeah. Fuck, he made my brains back again. Roblox, since there's multiple games in that I play a lot. What else? Terraria. Torturing myself. Minecraft, because there's really no point in Minecraft except for just finding group hosts to just mess with people on and just entirely destroy skygens. Left 4 Dead 2, if I can get the people, because that's a problem with that game. What else?
I play Minecraft too. I use it for all my friends.
That's another game.
Servers on there.
Me, I like to be a little gremlin and just be a complete nuisance to everyone who exists. So
Exactly. That's
it's so fun,
more
especially when
fun
you can make
thing
them
to
pissed
do.
off even faster.
What I did, one of my friends' worlds, I can't say it exactly fully on stream, but basically I put a male anatomy part.
Oh, so
But
you
I
mean,
made it their entire world, so like trees, the world itself was that shape.
Okay.
I'm an
To be
absolute
honest,
menace.
in like a realm I was on with people from school, basically 2 of them had griefed my base. 1 died to dripstone because they decided to not be smart enough to look down because it was a drop down shoot. They griefed my base, so I entirely destroyed someone's base, like completely got rid of it. Told someone who helped me destroy an entire skygen with TNT through duplication because of starter chests. got them to join, and then told them the codes of their stuff, and then entirely destroyed every redstone, every hopper, destroyed a lot of stuff because they griefed me once.
Sounds about right.
Because I will say this, I'm a very petty person,
So am I.
and I can hold grudges for a very long time.
Oh, same. Trust me, I get it.
But question, have you ever played with a controller that's on life support? Basically, quote unquote,
Yes.
support. Because I have no AA batteries in my house anymore that actually have charge. So I just have my old controller recharge thing because that controller's RB stopped working.
I have
It was for because I'm pretty
actually
sure
doing
it
that
stopped
right
working
now.
because of how much I was jumping in Dying Light 2.
Do you want to look and see if there might be another lobby?
I mean, we could also just join each other's parties to make sure.
Well, yeah, that.
And if you're bored of this game,
I mean, I can't really play anything else at the moment unless I go on my phone, which I'd have to turn my
thing
Hello?
to a different thing. Oh, hi. Actually, since you just joined, is there any other lobbies up right now?
Do they even have a mic?
They just said hello.
For whatever reason or another, they're muted for me. I can't unmute them.
I don't know. But he has a 12% leave rate. So he's most likely going to leave if he doesn't get smoky legs.
Oh, I have
But
this person blocked.
You never did
I
answer my
think.
question.
Let me look, because if they're in my block list, it might be that other guy that was in here that was trolling, because I blocked him. It's the other dude, the guy that was just in this lobby that was trolling, that downed us when he wasn't bad. That was who that was. He changed his name.
The reason why I knew he was trolling was because I was the traitor and he was just killing people for no reason.
Yeah, I seen that.
And I also knew he wasn't Yeti because he didn't have the no convert progress because I was the goddamn whisperer.
I only have 3 people on my block list, and the fact that it just instantly showed me report when I clicked on his name, and like I couldn't unmute him or anything, I was like, he's gotta be in my block list. So I looked to see if I could tell which one it was, and it was definitely him, because, yeah.
The ironic thing about my block list is it's a majority of Xbox players.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it also helps when they have it set up like that, because then you'll know that they're blocked on your end. Because, like, he was showing up red for me, and I was like, something's fishy, and he's muted, and I can't unmute. And it's just showing report. So I went and looked, and that was the only name I didn't recognize in that list. So I was like, it's gotta be that dude, because I did block him. It was the copy, whatever, CapCut or whatever his name was. He just changed his user in there.
Except for CapCut was on Xbox, so it was probably just an alt account.
Yeah.
Or someone you met in the past.
No, it was definitely him. I think he went on a different console and changed his name in the game. Somehow.
Like I said, an alt account. Because alt accounts are very common on Xbox. Ironically enough, there's only 3 people streaming Project Winter. Me, you, and someone who's playing COD Black Ops 4. The newer version. Not Black Ops 4, Black Ops 6.
I'm going to look and see if there's another lobby. I'll be back if there is or isn't.
Alrighty, I could
or
also just watch your stream to see you.
yeah, just watch my stream. I'll be back eventually. Oh, there is a lobby.
Yeah. Except for it's
But-
locked with 7 out of 8 people.
Oh, they unlocked it. And it's actually my other friends that I know, but there's only room for one person.
I know, I saw.
Yeah.
And I also am still seeing because your stream apparently has a low bit rate and
It's
like is very
bit
laggy.
Yeah.
And also someone else in your stream apparently said that they don't hear anything.
Oh, really? Crap. Can you hear anything?
Yeah. Nope, no I cannot. So that might be an issue. Is that people can't hear anything in your stream.
How about now? Is it fixed?
Well, I just gotta wait for the
Yeah.
it to register anything of voice. It could also just not be processing sound due to how laggy it is. Honestly, it's probably the whole laggy thing, because it's probably just teleporting to the next frame or something a couple seconds ahead, and then just freezing, and then just doing the same thing over and over, so there's no audio.
Yeah, that's true. It very well could be that. I'm not able to look at my chat, so thank you for telling me that.
Yeah, I usually don't even look at my own. And that was because I only have phone, and whenever I'm gaming, I completely ignore my phone's existence. Unless I get bored while gaming.
Is the audio fixed on my end, or no?
I don't think it'll be like that because of the whole buffering thing.
Is it still buffering for you?
I just went back to it. There is an echo in your stream.
Oh, there's an echo?
Yeah, but when it's not buffering, doing the weird laggy thing, it has audio.
Okay. Huh. Weird.
Yeah, sometimes it has an echo, actually. Not every single time.
Oh, okay. Well, it might be also because I'm talking in game, maybe, and that like the game audio's up.
Yeah, no, it's delayed by a couple of seconds, so it's not that. And if I'm gonna be completely honest, people who I knew played this game a while ago just completely stopped playing.
Yeah, same.
And then I also would be playing Friday 13th more often, but those servers went down, so it's physically not going to be able to get played with other people.
It's showing me that there's 2 people in my stream. Hello and welcome.
Yeah, I'm in your stream still, but Xbox always shows there is at least 1 in your stream, so I've got accustomed to the fact
I mean,
that
at
it's a
least
thing.
the audio's working better now, hopefully.
Yeah.
I changed a few settings of my stream, so could have made it better.
Yeah, I will say this. I had to change a couple settings on my actual stream itself through Xbox because of my mic. Since my mic is more sensitive to like voice and whatnot, so because my old one, which I had for several years, was basically only connected by electrical tape and a single cord that actually connected audio to it. So,
Yeah.
because I will say this much, Turtle Beach, good headsets, just terrible, terrible quality of actually staying together.
Yeah.
That and the fact it grew accustomed to my head and it actually fit. The headset I currently have has to be at like full like range thing, and then it still was barely fitting on my head when I first wore it for like a couple weeks. Now it's grown more accustomed, but I just got a big head, so headsets are weird.
Yeah, I found a headset. It was a Turtle Beach headset at a garage sale. Technically, I think yesterday. I think it's morning now. I don't know. But if it's morning, then yesterday.
And if I'm gonna be completely honest, I went through like 3 rolls of electrical tape just keeping the thing together because after electrical tape gets worn out, it completely goes loose. So
Yeah.
the earpieces would be falling back off, and then I would have to cut the tape off of both sides because one side goes, the other side's really soon going to go. And then
Well, I
retape it.
looked at it. It was in the box still, and I looked at it, and I was like, that looks really flimsy. So I didn't even get it.
Yeah, no, they're really flimsy, except for they work really well. What I had was wireless, and the mouthpiece that you would usually have goes into the earpiece itself when you don't want to talk through it.
Yeah.
It's like its own way of being quiet. But the one I currently have now, the mouthpiece, is completely like bendable, where I can bend it in any direction I want. But it being off, like in a sense that doesn't allow it to be talked, is really weird and not exactly that ideal to me. That and I've also had this headset chilling in my room for like a year, so. And the Turtle Beach headset I had, basically the mouth, the either the thing that allows you to talk or the earpiece started making a lot of static noise, and then I would have to just brush my finger over it to fix it, and it got to the point where that didn't work anymore. So I had to start using a different headset because it just got too annoying. That
So
and it got to the point people could hear it and it
yeah.
hurt their ears.
For headset, I do actually suggest Lucid Sound headsets. They're really good. That's what I'm currently using. And they're comfortable. And look, they're not flimsy at all. It's pretty hefty, but you have the flexible microphone that you can put on it. You don't even have to use it though. It has a built-in microphone in the headset itself. But
To
it
be
does
honest,
come
the
with like
problem
the
I have with headsets
plug-in
is
ones.
either the mouthpiece or the thing fitting on my head, period. or just durability.
Yeah, these ones are pretty hefty, and they're not flimsy at all. And you can take like the earmuffs off to like hit the there's a like reset button underneath one of the earmuffs, but you can take both of them off for like cleaning too. They're not small either. They're pretty large. And they're very adjustable as well. They're really good headsets, and they have good mics on them.
Someone I know who uses a headset with earpieces, the earpieces are very annoying to like put back on, and I've had to help them because a dog bit them off. So.
Oof. Yeah, no, these ones are actually really easy to get off and on. Like, and they lock in place too when they're in. So, like, when you put them in, they do auto lock in. The only way you're going to get it off is if you're actually trying to pull it off.
I will say this, that was the same with my old controller, with where it had magnets to control, like put in the joysticks and the D-pad, except for when I got a little too mad at Left 4 Dead 2, which is what I played with that controller with a lot. Basically, I would either drop it or do a toss over to my bed or the floor. All the magnets would come loose, and then I would have to scurry to look for them, because it's kind of annoying playing with a joystick that is basically not even there. And then I lost one, and then I had to play a game without a joystick and just got screwed.
I'm honestly starting to think we're not going to get anybody in this lobby.
Yeah, it's only been like an hour. Actually, no,
I
less than an
mean,
hour. Like 55, well, 45 to an hour. 45 to like 55 minutes.
yeah, I'm starting to think we're not going to get nobody. I might just go ahead and end stream here and jump off onto a different game maybe. If you want, we can go into a party and like continue talking. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too, but I'm curious, how old do you think I am?
Anywhere from 17 to early 20s.
Yeah, that's still a bit too old. I'm 16.
Oh, wow.
When I was 13, people were guessing I was in my 20s.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair,
And
people
like,
always thought
I'm
I
pretty
was
sure there's a person
older
who's
when
guessed
I
me
was
as a
younger.
30.
I had, and I'm not even kidding, I had somebody think that between me and my sister, I was the oldest, and my sister's the oldest. My sister's significantly shorter than I am.
To
And
be
they
honest,
thought I was 18, I was 16 at the time, but my sister was 18, I believe. Let's see.
I have a
No.
younger sister, and I was first, and she does jazz band for the school we go to.
No, I would have
And I
been
was
14.
forced to go because I wanted to watch. I just wanted to continue playing my Xbox. So I recorded her entire like portions that she was playing her instrument, and then uploaded it to YouTube. And now I have it as unlisted, so I have the link in a Google Sheet on my computer, because phones you can't get links. And now I can just give that link to anyone so they can see how she did.
Yeah.
It's really fun to use that.
I was 14, she was 18 at the time, and they thought I was the 18-year-old and that she was the 14-year-old, and I was like,
Yeah, I will say this, mics tend to like entirely change how your voice is. Sometimes they do, sometimes they make it really high pitched, and other times they make it really low.
Yeah, it does.
Which is something I noticed about your stream and how I sound, because I sound way older than I do.
Yeah.
And then hearing myself on my
more
channel,
like
I sound
maybe
reasonably.
17, 16 is where I was guessing. But I was like, he could potentially be early 20s too.
Because I know someone who has a high-pitched voiceover mic and is actually around my age. And then I know someone who has a deeper voice who's actually a bit younger than I am.
I actually know somebody who's younger than you are, who has a really deep voice, and I'm like, you sound like you're like 30 or 40, dude.
Yeah, that's just how mics work. So.
Yeah.
That or they have a voice changer. Oh, look. Weird person joined. With a 22% leave rate.
One friendly, one knowledge, and one master deceit, and then 22% leave.
The only problem with those is that they actually revamped it and then got rid of all the ones you had. So they aren't even accurate.
Yeah. Yours says 2% leave. Mine's
I'm
got like
aware.
1%.
But that's the thing. I had like over 100. No, yeah. I had like 150, like above 150. Friendlies, a lot of teacher, a decent amount of teacher, slightly higher leader than teacher, and then a decent amount of deceit. That was actually the second highest. And then they revamped it and just got rid of all the progress you had on those. Because when I was reliably playing the game, I always had a gold thumb.
Are you still in my stream?
Yeah. Like I said, I tend to just completely ignore my phone whenever I'm playing Xbox.
Can you see if you can hear me when I'm not using in-game mic?
Sure. I just turn my phone volume back up from being nothing. If I'm gonna be honest, the wind is just completely frozen.
It's frozen?
The wind is, unless I just don't have your stream playing.
You might not have it playing.
There we go, now the wind's active. And now it's back to the wind being, and it's back to when we were talking about the wind being not active. So now you can talk and see if I can hear it. Yeah, it works just fine.
Alright, I just wanted to make sure.
And the thing I love about games with like a game chat feature is that I don't have to worry about party, because I've had my Xbox entirely crash my party before because I was streaming and people left or joined too quickly. My party would freeze. I would technically not be in the party, but be in the party. So if I left on my side, I was still in the party if I pressed anything related to party. I could not talk, I could not hear, I couldn't even go to game chat. So I would have to completely restart my console.
Oof. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end my stream. I'll invite you into a party. And I'm probably going to play Valhalla or Skyrim.
I'm bored as fuck. Holy shit. God damn it, my mic's fucking. I hate when it's like this bug. Doesn't allow me to get party. Fucking A. Off the headset.
What's up, OG?
Turn it back on.
Are you allowed to talk or no?
Oh, fuck, I'm still in chat. I still can't hear you. I need to fix that. I'm able to talk. Why?
What's going on, dude?
I'm fine. I'm just trying to get my mic to work in a party right now.
Damn, bro, so you're not even waiting for a game?
I've been waiting here for over an hour.
I don't think anybody's about to join, bro. Like, this game is
I'm
so
aware.
dead now, it's sad.
It's dead right now.
Is it alive when, like, during actual
It was alive
hours?
for like, yeah, it was alive for like an hour ago.
Oh. I'm gonna go Goon or Hime now.
I fucking hate this headset. Now my headset's working. Now I can hear the party. I hate this fucking headset. Headsets are fucking weird. I love how it also worked perfectly fine in game chat, but not the party, which pissed me off even more. But if I'm gonna be honest, this game, Project Winter, Evil A are both games I checked up on regularly games. To be honest, I usually don't play with the same people over and over again, unless I have a common game I like to play with them. Or a lot of games. If I'm gonna be honest, my Xbox has it allows you to constantly update games when they need updated, but my console hasn't been updating the games. Just not working. Because I have like 5 to 6 games in my update box that are just like that, constantly needing to be updated, which I just don't update because I barely play them. If I could just, I'm gonna be honest, because there's a map with dolls that run around and you have to burn them because yeah, that's the only way to beat that map. There's one where you make poison chickens to kill, well, not kill, incapacitate a hungry spirit in a farmer's body. And then there's a woods where you have to deal with a witch, and then shadow kids that they killed, and then there's also shadow puppies you have to cut the tails off of. Whenever you say that, I'm like, is it the new one? Is it Legacy? Because there's a difference between the two. Then that's Legacy. There's only two versions. There's the new one and the Legacy. Is there radiated zombies? Then it's the new version. So, like, wait, so there is no radiated zombies in the first version, but there's no bees in the new version. Because you just throw them in a loop now. Oh, that's the old version then, if he's playing on Xbox. Because the new one has 7 Days to Die console edition. Yeah, that's the Legacy then. Because the new version, I already have 6 days played. I know I've played that one a lot too. Yeah, I've never played a GTA game. I haven't found. Well, actually, it's more of a parents won't physically let me play it, but are fine with me playing literally anything else. No, it's not. I played Diablo 4 for a bit and then got bored, so I quit playing it. I think I still have that installed, but... To be honest, I do D&D every now and then, but it's usually at midnight in my time, so... usually have to ignore parents what they say. But the one of the people who are in it most of the time, or have a big presence, is currently in Paris. And then they send like screenshots of random locations every now and then. Well, pictures, not screenshots. And the thing we're doing right now is like a homebrew one-shot. And we just killed Frieza. Well, the DM's Frieza. And then before that was Trask. Oh, we didn't even kill the Trask, technically. Yeah, that's the thing about games. You tend to lose your perception of time. I don't. I mean, there is also the way to make it so you personally force a game to download or update first over others, which is what I do.
Special cameo by H2O Delirium.
Yeah, to be honest, that's most of my games in general. Actually, no, not most of my games. That's literally me whenever I'm playing when streaming. Because when I was originally getting 7 days, like the newer version, which was like around 70 gigabytes, I was streaming and also playing another game. It brought it down to like 5 kilobytes. That's like a second. And then I went to go watch a movie and it wasn't even 5% done. Yeah, if a game usually says, "Nah fam, I'm done updating or downloading," you usually can't play it. With my experience with that, I had like, I think Dead by Daylight or another game that I liked to play be stuck at like finishing up at 100%. Basically, I had to completely re-update it every single time I wanted to play it until it decided to fix itself. Yeah, I'll just give up on the game. But if I'm going to be completely honest, it doesn't matter what you're on. If you're on anything on Xbox when a game's being downloaded, it will slow it down. And then streaming slows it down incredibly amount. More than games. Yeah, it could be. even is your YouTube? Hmm. Question, does it have the TTV on it or no? I'll take that as a no. Yeah, it's just Dusk Games. Yeah, it doesn't have TTV on it. Yeah. Usually I don't tell anyone that I stream YouTube because I don't feel like it, and it feels like, hey, you should go do something about it. It's just weird. Oh no, I'm sure people have said stuff to get me canceled, but, you know, you can't get canceled if you don't have verification and whatnot. The only problem I have with it is the average viewers for Twitch and then subscribers for your YouTube. On Twitch through analytics, you can see your average viewers. YouTube, there's a whole nother area for that. I thought you were talking to me. That's a problem I have with people, because with my Australian friend, since he has kids and also talks to people in person sometimes and over the phone, I usually think he's talking to me when he's talking to someone else. God damn, where's this last generator? Oh, that means that person who's doing that's pirating them. Cool. Yeah, that was definitely pirated. Wait, what time is it for you right now? Oh, you're like an hour ahead of me then. Because it's 1 in the morning for me. Yeah, I usually have an alarm to wake me up at noon, because if I don't, I'm sleeping till like 4 in the afternoon. Because for me, I stay up to like 1:30 on my Xbox and like binge YouTube for like another 2 hours. And that's the same with school nights. So I tend to sleep like exactly 12 hours. So you have, what is Rising Fire? You have Rising Fire on your channel, I think. And add about coffee. Killer Games, what's Killer? What even is this? Yeah, that's not on this one. There is actually 3 different channels, okay. There's an Assassin's Creed and Far Cry. Oh, but I'm Killer, okay. I forgot completely about the game I was playing. Damn, guys, fucking die already! God damn, I cleaned that lobby up. think this says a little something about my grind. Yeah, I'll probably end stream there. I ain't got anyone to talk to. You know, Androndo is gonna next that I made. So, I'll play one survivor game. That'll be it. I'll find this guy there. Got shotgun. Could be Demon Kingdom. Don't know, don't care. Yeah, this game's chock full of references. Gotta respect that. Cause yes. You know. That'll be the last game of the stream. I'm tired. No, I'm not tired. I'm more or less bored. And let's go to get off in like 17 minutes. Which is not enough time for anything. So that'll be the end of the stream. Peace.